Well, we're going to make the media pay for what they did to me. They made it hard for me to live a normal life. I can't go out into public. I can't go to the store. It's hard for me to go anywhere without security. Shoot, doing basic things like taking my dog to the dog park is difficult. So they made it really difficult to be normal, and they affected future job opportunities to me. I don't think I'll ever be able to work or get a job because I'm afraid an employer may not hire me.
That was Kyle Rittenhouse there, telling Tucker Carlson that he plans to make the media pay for what they did to him. If you recall, in November last year, 18-year-old Kyle was found not guilty of the murder of 2 men and the attempted murder of a third at a Black Lives Matter protest in Kenosha, Wisconsin in 2020. He has claimed he hasn't been able to live a normal life ever since that day and relies on private security when he's out in public. The trial gained international attention, with some media and politicians accused of acting as the juror from the sidelines and finding him guilty before the trial had even begun. He was labelled a murderer and a white supremacist, a term even Joe Biden used to describe the teenager. Kyle maintains that his trial should never have been politicised, and the way people twisted his story and his character was sickening. In February, he launched the Media Accountability Project, which was aimed to expose lies from the media and raise funds if an individual or group chooses to take members of the media or organisations to court. Earlier in the year, he vowed to hold those who defamed him accountable, and it seems his quest is starting to ramp up now. His attorney, Todd McMurtry, told Tucker Carlson that they were now beginning to take legal action against big tech, starting with Facebook.
First one that I'm taking a look at is Facebook. Mark Zuckerberg announced in a videotape that what Kyle was involved in was a mass murder, and that's clearly defamatory as well. That's not protected by Section 230 of the Communications Decency Act. In my opinion, Section 230 allows you to take down violent things or things that people don't want to hear, but telling the truth about Kyle is not something that Section 230 enabled Facebook to take down. So that's an example of what we plan to do with tech and also plan to do in the defamation arena. Kyle was charged with a crime. News organizations are allowed to report on that, but calling somebody a murderer in certain circumstances can be actionable. Other things that media personalities, people on social media said were clearly defamatory. I think your comment about calling Kyle a white supremacist is made up out of thin air. I don't know how a media can claim that they didn't make a statement made up out of thin air without engaging in actual malice or most certainly negligence.
Kyle Rittenhouse, who is now 19, announced on Twitter that he is moving to Texas after farewelling Arizona State University. He wrote, "Unfortunately, the end of my high school career was robbed from me. I didn't have the time other students get to properly prepare for the future. I look forward to attending Blinn College District this year, a feeder school for Texas A&M. I'm excited to join Texas A&M in 2023.